Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Gina. How in the world are you doing? So whatever spring clean means to you, whatever it means to you to spring clean, can spring cleaning mean different things to different people? Absolutely it can. Matter of fact, you're going to find that out in this collaboration because it means something different to each one of us. There is times in life when we think of the extra. Does that make sense? And spring cleaning is one of those times. So if you need to make yourself a list, if you need to just mentally jot it down in your head, think of a few things maybe that you can do on the daily, once a week. If you don't want to overwhelm yourself, then maybe once a week might be the way for you. What I did was I just picked a new task or two each day for the past week, and I did something different. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, one of the days I picked my baker's rack, and the night before, I knew I was going to do it. The night before, I had Honey strip it down for me, and he placed everything out on the table, and shockingly, it all fit. Got that all cleaned up. Take the time to clean it a little extra in the nooks and crannies. Maybe you dust it often. Maybe once a week, when you're dusting your house, you might dust off the items that are on a space. But take the time to take them off, clean under them, move them around, maybe change where they are, and make sure that it's clean, spotless. And so we did that on one of the days. And honestly, it's really not, it's right behind me. It's right behind you, actually. I'm looking at the top shelf, which is actually still empty. There's nothing on it. And why? Because the Gina is tiny. I couldn't reach that shelf if I tried. On one of the days, I took my stove apart and cleaned it. Now, in saying that, and I'm certain many of you will notice, we did some painting in the kitchen. We did not pull the oven out. That still needs to be done. And it's been quite some time since it happened. But there's a definite distinction between yellow and it's Navajo. It's painted Navajo white by Kelly Moore. That's kind of our favorite white because it's not cold, it's not crisp, it's more warm. And our last house, our home, was painted all Navajo white. So I think we're just comfortable with it. So we painted this rental that way as well. One of the days, underneath my TV, the TV credenza, yeah, it still had Christmas decorations in it because I didn't even notice. We're mid-February. Didn't even notice that they were in there, including one of my mother's ornaments that we still have from before she passed, which is a whole story in itself, but we can talk about that some other time. But I think I had a little footage there to show you of that. And then as you're looking, you're going to notice other things. So as I was sweeping down the hall one day, I noticed the top of a DVD bookcase type situation that's in the hallway that had been loaded down all winter long because of the situation that we're all in. It had Lysol, it had hand sanitizer, it had Wipies, it had a Garth Brooks CD. It just had stuff up there that had congregated. It was time to clean it off and make sure that it was emptied out. And I'm certain that there are other things that I'm not thinking of at the moment that I did. One of the days I cleaned out my refrigerator. I don't think I got any footage of that, but I took the time to go through shelf by shelf, making sure that everything was attended to. Was it old? Did it need to be out? I didn't go in the door, oddly enough. I need to do that and take care of the expired condiments. For whatever reason, I don't know if I got called away or whatever the case was, I didn't do in the door, which still needs to be done. And my coffee pot is yelling at me. Mornings aren't pretty here in the household today. As I'm sitting here thinking, I want to talk a minute about all of the gals that are in the collaboration with me. Now, one of them, Denise, she is a caregiver for her mother, full-time caregiver for her mother. She currently does videos mainly about declutter and cleaning and caregiving. That's what her channel is about. She transports back and forth to their home in Las Vegas, and I believe it's mom's home in San Francisco. I think that's the exchange. And so they go back and forth periodically, but that's my neck of the woods. So every time she does that, she probably passes right by me. I don't know if she goes all the way up to my freeway or goes down the interstate, but so she's very local to me, and she goes by Dee, and it's Dee's Lovely Life. That's the name of her channel, and she is probably my longest friend here on YouTube in this collaboration. I believe that to be true. We've known each other the longest, and we've done the most collaborations together. Really enjoy her. She's funny. Mom is funny, very quick-witted, and just enjoy her. I know that you will have a good time when you head over there and find inspiration. Next, we have Karen over at This Mainer Mom. Now, she's much newer to us being acquainted. She has really taken off. She's mainly decluttering, and she's been decluttering this basement for quite some time. That should give you an idea that you have content to watch. And the final one that is joining us is very new to me. Her channel name is The Helpful Home, and we have not done a collaboration together as of yet. And so I'm looking very much forward to getting to know her as well through this collaboration and through just moving forward. It is always such a joy to be able to meet new people, learn them, binge watch their channels. That's always fun. As a matter of fact, I have been binge watching some interesting situations. Mainly homesteading and canning and cooking and things like that, which is hilarious because I've joked with a few of them. I wrote on their comments that I am not a homesteader, I'm an insteader. Instead of homesteading, I will do this. But I have shared a few videos recently on my channel. One where I made a cast iron chicken pot pie that was amazing. And then I've been making bone broth, baking homemade bread. All not necessarily new, bone broth is new to me. Baking homemade bread isn't new to me, but trying out new recipes and being a little more adventurous in that arena, that's what I've kind of been doing. I've been watching this gal named Becky. I think I might have shared her on here before. And she has just inspired me, more intrigued me, because I'm not going to go out and plant a garden and all that kind of stuff. Would I plant a few things in my backyard? Yes, I would. But that's for way later down the road, because next we're going to be doing with Dee as the host of our next collaboration, a decluttering video. I think it's just one video. Now, in saying that, you know that I still need to declutter. I have 35 years of things in this house that still need decluttering. Now, have I made many videos in the decluttering arena? Yes, I have. I can link a few of them for you to go watch. But in regards to this, I will leave you with one very important need in regards to spring cleaning or fall cleaning or whatever season it is that you're watching this video and cleaning. You need to take the time to do this. I know we're in the middle of a video, so I'll just get right to it. Sometimes spring cleaning to me can mean cleaning up your social media. And even maybe just what I mean by that is your phone, your emails, your, things that you have stored in your systems that are taking up space that don't need to be. Maybe it was something that you thought you were going to do and you needed the recipe or you needed the blog post or whatever the case was, and then you never used it. Trying to find things that you do need in the midst of all of that can sometimes be daunting also. So today, because I am a little under the weather, I am going to sit and do that. It's not really a way to show you that, so we're just telling you. All of our videos are being released at the same time today, so if you're watching this, theirs is up. And I hope you enjoy them, and make sure that you let them know that I sent you over. And maybe on this video, if you wouldn't mind making sure that you're subscribed. We've had issues lately. I have heard many people talking about, I didn't know I was unsubscribed, and I just was. So make sure that you're subscribed, and that you leave a comment on maybe what you're working on this spring to spring clean your house while we're flinging it up. Talk to you later. Bye. God bless.